What's happening? Welcome to the Mickey and DC show.
What's up? What's up?
This is episode 5. In this week's episode, we did a few hours about everything, really.
We talked about the simulation. We gave y'all new restaurant suggestions. I didn't want to give y'all new restaurant suggestions, but we did.
Yeah, don't trap out our favorite restaurants, please.
Don't.
We talked about
why we've been gone so long. We talked about this new couch that we're sitting on.
And that's part of why we've been gone so long. And also Mickey's catching COVID.
I had a horrible case
for New Year's
COVID.
Eve was part of why we were gone so long as well. I got into the simulation and how I feel about just, life in general. And then we talked about not believing people's raps and hating other people's podcasts and wanting to be better than everything.
And we also took a break and stopped by Dessert Gallery and picked up some desserts. So
listen to the episode. If you like, subscribe, comment, let us know some other stuff that you want to hear,
or give us suggestions on places you want us to try or talk about.
And
if you also like to advertise with us as well, we'll be accepting goodie bags, samples, clothes. Just only send us hot shit, please.
We did some begging during the episode, y'all hear it. So
yeah.
Make sure you stick around all the way to the end and share this with somebody, because we're trying to grow as a podcast and a show in general.
So follow us. Follow me, HTX Mickey, on everything. YouTube as well.
Break it down DC. I think the Mucho Flame emoji is the YouTube, or you could just look it up at the Mickey and DC show.
And here's episode 5.
Let's go. What's up? Welcome back to the Mickey and DC show.
What's up, y'all? It's Mickey from the Mickey and DC show.
I'm DC. Break it down. DC is the name.
HTX Mickey. And welcome to our new couch.
Welcome to our new year. Welcome to our new podcast, I guess. This is episode 5.
Episode 5.
And we've had many episodes before episode 5, but we don't count those because we didn't put them out, because niggas be lying. I mean, man, I don't think I'm supposed to say the N-word in the first minute.
Golly.
It's all good. Well, we'll know for next time. What's up, babe?
So what's been the favorite podcast so far? The favorite podcast experience. Mine would have been...
The favorite, like, from the audience perspective or from my perspective?
From your perspective. What was the best day?
Man, after the Rockets game. Come on, Aaron, CB, and Jay Greer. That was like the fun day. And maybe Cousins Day, too.
I think I had liked Cousins Day just because it was like, what y'all be doing? Like, y'all 20 somethings. Like, what do y'all do?
Young whippersnappers, y'all.
I need the inside scoop of all my cousins, because what do y'all be doing?
Yeah, I want way more cousins to come on the podcast, because, like, cousins more interesting than regular people to me.
Cousins be authentic as hell. They don't care about spilling their beans, because they like, I don't know your friends, no way. Friends be like, nah, somebody I know gonna hear this.
My mama said she like Adam podcast. She said he had interesting stuff to talk about, and it was like questions. And
that's my dog.
I think it's cool that our family is like big supporters of the podcast.
Yeah, they stay in tune. Like, they know the jokes. Like, they can kick it.
They tapped in, and the ones that ain't tapped in, they might be fake. Real niggas tap in.
Okay, now we 5 minutes, 51 seconds in, and
real ones tap in. You feel me? Yeah.
So shout out to our cousins. We be seeing y'all or whatever.
I wanted to talk about the new year old problems that I want to make sure we get rid of.
Okay.
And the first one on my stuff was these Forex people. Like, I think they all need to apologize for their sins of yesteryear, because they really was trying to like take advantage of people and get over on the folks.
They was trying to gain friends. They wanted followers.
They wasn't trying to gain friends. They was charging money for their friendship, and then writing affirmation poems and writing on sticky notes and saying, we will get paid because we believe in getting paid. And that was like, that's really what I wanted to talk about. I thought that was super crazy. Just because, like, knowing that they was having these powwow meetings where they was like
And they
preaching
were really
to these
just trying
folks,
to scam on people.
but they wouldn't even really talk. Well, I ain't never went because I wasn't no goofy and I ain't want to be a part of it.
When did that stuff really pop off? Was that like 2019 or was that COVID?
That shit is really telefono gratis if you think about it. It's like multi-level marketing, or like they call it like basically, hey, you come here and pay for whatever, pay to be a electricity salesman, pay to be a whatever, and it be some big crazy Joe Osteen type man at the front of it running the whole scam, getting a big bag off of it. And like,
All because he got nice marketing.
he got a nice suit and he rented out a ballroom and now he cashed out. And that's fire
For them.
for the people that cashed out until like, your time has run it up. And now we all looking at y'all goofy and y'all deleted all y'all Instagram posts and y'all onto like some new stuff and y'all trying to act like it never happened. And y'all need to repent. Like, you don't think a couple of them need to come out and say, hey, yo,
We
2
sorry
years
for
ago I was
scamming
on
y'all.
that. Yeah.
I don't think people be real like that. I think they be trying to catch the trends and catch what's good and get the money quick and then like try to be forgotten about after that.
It's kind of like we know they ain't real like that because we seen them do it. We seen them go out and like post all this stuff and graphic design all this stuff about how they was really just turned up and they was doing
P50s, P100s.
and that really was just saying like
How much money?
I done punked 500 niggas out their money. Like I done punked 1,000 niggas out their money.
Like go be a car salesman at that point.
Nah, because then you would have to actually give them a product. Like you can't sell people a real product. They were selling people hopes and dreams. That's fucked up.
I mean, I feel like it's fucked up if people fell for it.
It's fucked up if people fell for it.
Like the people that fell for it, it's like,
if you fell for it for 1 month, you like, that's fucked up,
I
right?
just think they a dummy if they fell for it.
Nah, bro. It was like the real people that we really knew. Like was sitting up there like but her and her boyfriend.
They would be up there in the coffee shops with the graphs on their computer.
And
really
these girls with
numbers.
like a nice little pantsuit with their arms folded on, or they didn't went and took the group photo shoot where they got somebody to just go ahead, hey, throw some fly information on this little club photo, and we finna go turn up.
And we gonna go to the club and do it too.
Yeah,
I feel like they definitely equivalent to like them preachers that make you come up to the pulpit and then they go like this with your hand and be like,
that's exactly what it is, bro.
That's a
them
Forex
niggas
meeting.
was snake oil salesmen, and yeah, they was doing. They was like, look at Lil Brianna. Lil Brianna legs ain't worked till 2 days ago. With this orange juice that you squirt on her forehead, she is gonna pop up in Harlem Shake. Like that's really what they was doing up in there in a nice little suit, like the rich bishop from New York in Harlem. You don't know about him?
Mm-mm.
He be finessing. The one that got robbed on.
I think I seen that.
It's a lot of frauds out here, but like particularly in Houston, we watch people run the fraud of Forex, and y'all need to repent for all of y'all sins. I'll start naming names. That shit funny. I had to get that off my chest.
I
bro.
see.
Like they was. I knew it was fake from the beginning, but now that they done
I just
doing
never
Forex,
wanted to be their friends anyway. So like any of them people that have ever posted anything with Forex, I've never wanted to hang out anyway. So
you wanted to hang out, but you wanted to hang out because you thought it was actual products attached to a lot of this stuff too. So like you always thought to market a product to people, which is much better than marketing aspirations to niggas.
Yeah.
And you know how much harder it is to sell a product than it is to like sell a membership. It was a easy finesse, you know.
It was friendship.
Like it was friendship. It was a group chat.
Come make content. Come.
Nah, it was the whole group chat. Like, hey, yo, bring your people up into this group chat. We're going to charge them $150 a month or something like that.
And you got access to X, Y, and Z.
Trading tips. Okay, that's the cool part. But the second part of it is like the recruitment of it. The niggas sliding in your DMs like, hey, you trying to make money? You not out here like getting money off your phone every day?
Money every day. You want to get money this way?
This shit easy over here. We got all the tips in it. And like,
so did they move on to stocks? Like, what do they do now?
You can do stocks if you learn the trade of trading, but for the most part, they just got a couple months of $150 out of people, and they busted down with whoever was the leader of the group chat.
True.
So that's the whole finesse. Like, hey, you pay $150 a month, I'm gonna get 40 off of you, and I'm trying to slide in everybody DM trying to get maybe it's more than 40. Maybe it was 75, and the head nigga get 75, and then at the end of the meeting they gotta pay up to get in the group chat. So like, we gonna come eat meatballs and dress in a nice little suit, and we gonna tell y'all, man, last year I wasn't shit, cuz this year I'm a P200. Like, this year, all these people around you that you see, he rich, she rich, I'm working on it. Like, yeah. I think that was like
a
super cap
scheme for sure.
Yeah, and it was praying on like, hey nigga, that nigga over there with a suit on, they deep as hell. He say he getting money, and it looked like it. So let's go. No. Yeah, repent for y'all sins. I had a topic. You got topics for this year?
For this year?
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions. That's what you mean? Like,
you got a New Year's resolution? You haven't told me about no New Year's resolution.
I don't have no New Year's resolution. Like, I don't know. I feel like the new year really started in February because that's what all the calendars be like.
You a nigga, so it's Black History Month.
That's the new year. Like, January is the tryout month to let you get your feet wet. And after February is whenever you tap in and be like, all right, so I think this is the direction we gonna do it in.
I hope I can tap in the next couple days, because that's why this damn podcast ain't came out in almost 2 weeks. I know.
Like, what is today even?
It's the 9th. It's the 8th.
Oh, it's Coco's birthday.
It's Coco's birthday. It's the day after the Future concert. And y'all was all out there looking ugly singing.
Trying to get y'all partners to, hey, bro, can you get this video of me real quick?
Hey, fam, check the outfit real quick, right? Oh, my God. I hated a lot of outfits at the Future concert.
I did too. I feel like people just need to have like that one friend in the group that's a professional photographer, because people be taking pictures of their friends and be having them out here looking weak because they ain't got no camera skills.
Your stomach all poking out. Your angle's not right.
You spent $1,100 for this outfit and your homegirl took the worst picture you ever. Like, now you gotta run it back in a couple of months.
Man, you took a dark picture underneath the sign where couldn't nobody even see your goddamn
the
outfit.
All off.
Yeah, just your mustache showing like everything.
Not your mustache.
You going crazy. It was a bunch of hurtness up at the Future concert. And I always got to remember that it's regular people at that hoe. Like,
they listen to the radio.
Yeah, they radio listeners. They dress like they work at Frito-Lay. They like...
Not Frito-Lay.
Yeah, bro. They is regular people, and they don't got no swagger up at that hoe, even when they think they do.
But, like, I just feel like you could listen to them same songs, like, in your car, on your couch, like, really just chilling. And, like, these artists don't really be performers. Like, they don't be having no background dancers.
True.
They don't be having no special.
They be sorry as hell. They don't be exciting.
They be having, like, the little they be coming up, but, like, what else?
And I could be hating just because I wasn't at that hoe. But also, like, I think it's something about where back in the days, the stadium was, like, popular in culture. Like before we had Instagram and we all got to watch from every angle and see who had the best seat. It was like you had to go to the stadium and watch some nigga fight a lion or some shit. So like, yeah, of course you kind of want to be up in the stadium and see the unrulies. Like,
you just want it to be an experience. I don't think that like it's just not an experience to me. Maybe like a Rolling Loud with like a Travis Scott headline would be an experience, but like I don't know, he still be on the stage by himself, just kind of like geeked out.
Yeah, if you like the music, maybe you like jump around and it's the people in the crowd. It's like the energy of the crowd for you to be like, I'm turned up. I'm geeked up off, lemon drops or whatever. You think it was a lot of perky fiends up in that whole last night?
Yeah, they had to have been rolling. They codeine crazy. They had to get them a little line.
I ain't see none of that on the recents up in the thing. I don't know if the Yerk heads is really out in Houston like that. Yeah.
That's the perkies?
A Yerky.
I feel like traffic out here too bad to really be on no other kind of drugs that can make you fall asleep.
Shit. Niggas be on lean. Niggas definitely be on the Zans. I can imagine niggas off the perks.
Yeah.
Niggas
Mexico,
is off the perks
like,
outside.
Right there.
What you trying to say? Is your mama coming back today?
She went to McAllen last night, and my mama sent me a picture of her and Norma, and it looked like a gay stripping man in the back. And she was like, "We having so much fun. We coming back out here."
That's wild as hell. Your mama got a girlfriend to go watch niggas strip.
Gay niggas strip. But she said that they liked it. But McAllen is a fun town. Like, yeah. They have a lot of fun things.
I be fucking with McAllen. I just don't like making that drive.
That drive be crazy.
It's like harsh on your body. Like,
because you got to watch out. And then you got to, like, as soon as you come up to Border Patrol, the car can't smell like weed. Like,
I don't think everybody got that problem.
Some people that listening may.
Yeah, our listeners probably do got that problem.
Yeah, like driving to Corpus Christi is like the worst drive you can ever make. And people used to make that drive for like spring break.
Yeah, and then have to come back and go through Border Patrol.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but at 17, I ain't had a pack on me that harsh. Like, that dog was smelling some shit with some sticks and some seeds in it.
That dog probably could have still smelled
I remember one time the police had came in my room at Lamar, and they had found some liquor from this girl that was there and some weed. They was on my
dorms?
Yeah, it was in my dorms. They was on my ass about that liquor. And I was like, y'all niggas took my weed. Like, they was like, man, that shit was too old for us to care about it. They was saying my weed was so trash. Yes, like, your weed is so weak, bro. We not even tripping about that bullshit ass weed you got. But this liquor.
It's not even in your liquor.
I was like, man, I'm 18. That is not my liquor for facts. But
that was like the security of the apartments, or like that was like the what's they called, the room manager.
I did summer school, so when you do summer school, you get to just stay in your room the whole semester. But right before fall came, I was like, shit, just keep me in my same room. Them niggas had came and did like a dorm check to like make
That's like very military. Like.
No, I could understand it. Me being 18, I was a dickhead. I was stupid. But these people, parents is finna come drop them off tomorrow at school. We just checking, and your ass up in here with liquor bottles all over the thing, and
that's gonna make us look bad.
Yeah, like, what kind of establishment is we running if you out here tripping? I was out there tripping. I wasn't worried about school, man.
Living in a dorm gotta suck. Like, I lived in a dorm for one semester, and after that, it was like, nah.
You ain't living in a dorm at OU?
No. So, like, at the UNT, no, I did. I lied. I stayed in the dorm for 2 years. But, like, my last dorm was, like, the best dorm on campus. Like, I've always stayed in, like, the athletic dorms because they just had the best amenities. And then when I got to OU, I was, like, damn near kind of grown. So, like, I stayed on Gerald's couch for a week. And then got into like a college apartment where you like with 3 other people that you don't know and got to share livings with them.
So at Lamar, the newer dorms that they were building had the better amenities.
Yeah.
But they was further from the classrooms. I'm lazy as hell.
Oh no.
I can't make it to class if I gotta walk further.
I don't want roaches in my dorm room.
I ain't never had no roaches at Lamar. Maybe a possum in that motherfucker, but roaches is crazy. Like, I don't know people with roaches.
Hell
I can't
no.
live like that.
I think it was some dorms called Kerr at UNT, and it was like considered like the jail because it was like shaped like a jail, and they had to like share the same restroom and shower and like all of that. But
I feel like
I
PV
never
probably
lived in
had some
Kerr.
jailhouse like dorm rooms or some shit like that, but it wasn't my good nice white school. My nice Caucasian.
So like,
Cool.
and then at UNT, like the dorm that I stayed at was like the first dorm was across the freeway. So like you had to take a bus literally just to even get to campus. So like if it's snowing, if it's like wet or whatever, like you literally just gotta like wait outside to take a bus.
That sounds privileged to me. Like, bro.
But the food was bomb because like the football players stayed on that side. So
I don't know why I don't be fucking with the cafeteria food in Houston, but cafeteria food in college was hard than a motherfucker.
We like cafeteria food.
Where?
You didn't used to like Luby's, but you tolerate.
Okay,
Luby's
you
now.
broke me on Luby's. You definitely showed love on Luby's.
But
I tolerate it. I like how you said that.
Yeah. So like it's another cafeteria style place in Houston called Cleburne's. I gotta see if they still open. But like me and my grandfather used to go to Cleburne's like after church on Sundays, and like, oh my God. Like talk about like white.
I don't got an old school black man stomach though. Like I feel like back in the days, niggas could just.
You didn't want like mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese.
I could. That might have.
Because that's literally what
I might
cafeteria
have
food
trouble.
was.
I'm thinking like cafeteria food is
square fish, like fish sticks.
Nah, it just been out all day. It just been breathed on and shit. Like niggas be outside.
Maybe the
wilding.
weak cafeteria food, but if it's a popping place, like the food gonna always be fresh.
Like low key, kava is cafeteria food. If you really think about it, like them niggas is customizing your cafeteria salad.
I want to experience a nice Chinese buffet. Cause I be hearing the Chinese buffets, they be having like the crawfish that they like constantly refill, and they be having the oysters that they constantly refill.
Them niggas be having. Where are we going? Like which one?
I don't know. I would think like something off of Westheimer, like maybe if a Chinese, like somewhere like really busy.
That was racist.
It gotta be somewhere really busy.
Somewhere off of Bel Air.
Like a Bel Air type Chinese buffet where it's like people be knowing about it, but not
where some young
everybody
hip
be knowing about
You
it.
ain't like that buffet we went to off Highway 6 and across from Home Depot.
Probably, I be liking, but nah, that all you can eat.
Yeah,
no, I didn't like that because it was all you can eat, and they charged you a lot. And it was like, you can't, I ain't like that
30 something, and they was
damn near like, you better clear everything on your plate
before you ask for some more shit.
Yeah, they was strict. That was too strict. Or like,
was on our ass.
Even like a Golden Corral in like a nice town.
I don't know, P. I don't know. I would go fuck with Golden Corral, but I'm gonna probably get there and just be a nigga, like French fries, chicken wings.
Like that time we went to Cracker Barrel and you returned the pot pie, even though you ordered the pot pie.
Bro, pot pie is not good. I don't know why people still eat pot pie, still serve pot pie.
The pot pie at Blue Dern is amazing.
We should just go for shepherd's pie instead. Like
I would rather have a pot than a shepherd.
What are you saying? Like,
cause shepherd's pie got like mashed potatoes on the top, but then like pot pie is a biscuit.
And man, that weak ass biscuit, that bread be undercooked. It be raw on the inside and gooey from the goddamn
That's so
food.
Good.
That is trash. That's like crumble cookies.
I think I can make a shepherd's pie.
The TikTok said crumble cookies. Cook their cookies at 350 degrees for 30 seconds.
They do be soft. They do be undercooked.
They be raw on the inside.
I feel like you're supposed to take them home
bread.
and like recook them for yourself. Like some people be put them in the air fryer, but like if I just bought my cookie, why should I gotta recook my?
But
cookie?
the icing be on the top, so then your icing gonna melt? Cause that sound fire as fuck. A double cooked crumble cookie might be way better than a single cooked.
I be liking their menu. I really like Crumble's advertising. Like I like their branding. Anytime I see one of their like commercials, I be like, damn, I need one of them mint chocolate chip cookies with
this
the
could be a
Fruity
foodie
Pebbles.
channel if we had wireless microphones, because we would just smack at the table and just eat in front of the Sony camera, right?
Damn, we finna order wireless microphones today.
Boom, boom. Y'all send us $400, please. Actually, we need 2 sets of them hoes. Please send us $750. You were saying we need an Amazon wish list?
Yeah.
Y'all let us know if y'all would support our Amazon wish list. She said a sugar mama, but you know.
I just know a sugar auntie. Like, I just feel like some auntie out there.
Why she can't be a sugar mama?
Because what if she not a mom? What if she just one of them rich aunties?
I would prefer a sugar auntie, actually.
That's what I'm saying. like no
let
kids.
us be your kids.
So, any sugar aunties out there, we're going to upload our Amazon wish list. You know, if you want to put some decorations up here, or if any supporters want to give us some kind of
and let us know what we got to trade for
it.
You could be our OnlyFans.
Oh, my God.
No?
So if you have any art you want to advertise on our walls, you know, contact us for advertising slots.
Oh yeah, facts. I'll talk about your products too.
Yeah.
I actually want to go get like 20 hoodies. We was talking about this shit earlier already, but like some hoodie and pants combinations. Send me y'all little. Don't be spiteful and like send me nothing that you wiped your ass on or nothing.
What? Like a hoodie?
Yeah.
A hoodie they
like send me your clothing line and shit. I'll rock y'all shit, man, and I'll give y'all a shout out. I'll be like, yo, shout out to Market. They sent me this shit. I actually got this from Saks. So let me know if y'all got prices too, because I be buying shit from Saks. So I gotta bring the price down on my next outfits. These podcasts getting expensive.
You already had that outfit before the podcast. But yeah, if you want any of your items sponsored, talked about, performed, send it through. High quality stuff. Like somebody recently gave us some sugar scrub.
And you ain't used it at all.
I'm scared.
Because you really don't support these people. You really don't want none of that shit.
Said, like,
if you send us something that we don't like, we don't have to like.
No, we're just going to do a truthful, honest review. So, like, no, if you think you got that shit.
I'm not going to tell y'all shit is bad.
Why not? That's how Keith Lee is popping right now.
So you wanna clip this and tell that lady you smelled her stuff and her shit stank and you're not putting it on your skin.
It just didn't have no ingredients. Like,
man, that shit smells salty.
She gotta work on the marketing of that. You can't just hand somebody a jar and be like, "This is what this is."
Can you go get it out the room so we can show it to the camera?
Because what if I'm allergic to something like that up in there?
She said what it was a little bit. She said
and some
it
more
was
stuff.
Some citrus, some
it's
olive
oil.
Some
more stuff I'm worried about. What are the intentions done behind these products?
It smelled like shea butter. I was like, if you just wanted to give us some natural African shea butter, you could have just gave us a dub and we could have went to the Africans. We don't need it from
Suya.
A skin product from a white lady that's unregistered might be busting. You don't know. Don't judge it before you try it.
I'm gonna let you.
Just do the patch test. You know they say do the patch test. So if that shit gonna break you out, it break you out at one small spot instead of your whole body being fucked up.
Okay, I think I'm about to reconsider these brand deals and y'all sending stuff
cause now a nigga gonna have allergic reactions and be looking like OG Mako by the head.
Yeah,
like you
whole head just chopped off.
Shit just falling apart.
Shaking my head.
Shout out to everybody that was watching our YouTube and shit because y'all really came through. We got a lot of feedback. We got a lot of people.
Just make sure you subscribe. Please like and subscribe and throw a little comment on there. Share it with your homies.
Oh yeah, show super love because
that algorithm be tripping. So
we need to get our subscribers up. Like if we gonna ever be something and like
we gotta have like
and 900, share.
Like 989,000. No, 900. You need 1,000.
You need 1,000 subscribers, and we got 80. Okay, we got a long way to go. Yeah. we gotta do a lot more of these.
You gotta pull up on us for real.
And y'all gotta share, bro. Make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe. This is like our middle.
This is the middle commercial.
This is where your commercial could go here.
So today I had asked DC to like teach me how to play Connect 4. Cause he be like really whipping my ass in Connect 4. So now this is my opportunity.
I don't understand the concept of teaching, honestly.
So how did you get so good in Connect Four?
By busting people ass. I don't know. I just have a will to not lose. So I pick and choose my battles. It's like a strategy game that's based off of life in a short amount of squares.
Connect Four?
Yeah. Like, you don't think it's a fighting game? Connect Four is not like no nice.
So aggressive.
Cute. Yeah.
Cause it's like, this my battleship. This my battleship right here. And I
No,
got 4
nigga.
battleships.
Like, okay, from the first chip placement, I'm trying to take your head off.
I really feel like the first chip placement that you start on Connect Four really just kind of tell what kind of player you are too.
Nah, because the 5th chip placement could be a win. You could overplay your hand. You could underplay your hand. It's like so many ways to go at that shit that it's not really the teach you how to play Connect Four is don't let that nigga Connect Four, but Connect Four. Like, I don't know. I be looking 16 steps ahead. I'll double, triple stack shit. You know, I don't know. People don't care about my Connect Four. So
we're gonna play Connect Four, and then I'll come back with results if I got better or not.
We could shoot that as a whole. We could watch me beat your ass in Connect Four for TikTok on live, like for hours for a day. Mm-hmm. That would be fun, right? For somebody on TikTok live.
Somebody gonna enjoy it.
They'll be like, why does she keep on going right there?
Yeah, maybe they'll teach me how to play Connect Four in the comments too.
I had some more topics. I feel like I don't be wanting to bring a lot of extra people on this podcast because now that we have recorded a couple episodes, we know that similar to rapping, we don't believe these niggas rap.
Yeah, true.
Do you have any comment on that? Like,
so like you at the beginning of the podcast, you had a lot of people reach out and be like, yo, I'm trying to be on the pod. And I said, dang, ain't nobody asked me. But now, like, people that are asking me, I'm like, bro, I don't even know you in real life.
You vetting them now. Like, I feel like just like that, when people try to ask me to work on music or rap with them, I be like, send me something. But like, if you don't have a podcast, I never seen you publicly speak. I never talked to you or had a conversation with you. And then even the people that do come on here that I talk to in real life, them niggas was not talking like that. Like before they got on here, them niggas had podcast voice.
I was finna say like podcast voice. Like people really be coming on here and putting their podcast
with
voice
a whole
on.
agenda. They be having like lies that they want to.
It's like they want to be this character. I think like a lot of people see themselves as like a character in this like social media world. That like whenever they get on camera or like a camera come, like that character instantly pops on. And if you just not like your regular self daily, then like that character is just not gonna come off well to people who actually know you in real life.
And I understand creating a character and making yourself into something that you want to be, but like
you're supposed to live, eat, and breathe that character though.
Yeah, that character is supposed to be you kind of off the mic too. So the same person that I am at your family dinner when we like being crazy is the same person I'm trying to be on the podcast. Even if I clean it up a little bit, you know, like I put a little polish on it or put a little stank on it. I might put a little stank on it, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I be seeing people come like, yo, I want to be on your podcast. And I don't even
know their middle name. I don't even know their parents.
I don't know where your mama stay. Like, you know, you understand this is a real conversation that's at my house, right? Like, nigga, y'all niggas don't come to my house.
They be like, we're trying to talk about coochie again. I got to talk about coochie again.
That was Kano.
It's somebody that said, hey, bro, I could be on the podcast. And that boy lived in New York, and I ain't never met him a day in my life. But it's like, what make people think that we want to talk to them?
Jay Beats asked me, yo, he texts me his podcast questions. He said, I can't be at the podcast, but y'all can zoom me in. Like, bro, we don't even shoot on Skype. Like, you finna make me have to learn how to do some new shit. Skype. I don't got no Skype. That's for square people, right?
I think people mostly use Zoom, but he definitely suggested Skype, I think.
I thought he said Zoom. Maybe he did say Zoom. I don't know. I'm not Skyping you niggas in. I'm not trying to chat. You want to get more comfy?
Yeah, I want to get more comfy.
Come on, let's go back. Let's try to. Ugh. New couch means we can.
But it's going to be hard to. And this is why we need those microphones. I be liking to buy stuff, obviously, because like when we started this podcast, we just had some fold-up chairs that I was really supposed to return back to IKEA because I used them for my cousin's giving party. So like it was like $90 worth of fold-up chairs, and if you ever been to Avant with me, you know like the kind of chairs I'm talking about. Like I usually have one or I have two if I know somebody's coming. But I was like, bro, it's so uncomfy to like sit for a long time and like podcast. Like I think we can go for hours if it was comfortable. So, you know, just the Mickey and DC self, we just driving and we like, anytime we have an idea, we like pull up on that idea and try to put action behind it. So we was like, we should go get a couch. And it was like, yeah, we should go get a couch. So we went to Gallery Furniture, and like Gallery Furniture is like so expensive.
That nigga
like
is
Mattress Mac be taxing. That man got all the money in the world. So we tried to find this couch at Mattress Mac or whatever, but he didn't even have it. And if he did
this
have
couch would have been $17 million at Mattress Mac. But he is really trying to make back up.
He is still pimping these hoes. These is his hoes. These couches are Mattress Mac's hoes. So we couldn't afford the Mac. So we went down to, what was it called?
Rooms to Go.
Rooms to Go. And it was like
I got a Rooms to Go. They predatory up in that hoe. Like,
they are.
They gonna stand over your back and make sure they gonna like.
So like we went the first time when it was like an Indian man that kept following us, and we was like, oh no sir, like we don't even like those kind of salespeople because like we're gonna buy something. We don't need you to be aggressive. So the second time we went back, and I was like, oh DC, go get that black man. Go get that black man to help us.
Did you know I was going to get that black man?
No,
Bro, it was a Mexican man that just started following us. Like, he seen us walking. He just started walking. And I was like, first of all, I don't like niggas walking behind my back like that. Like,
just creeping. Like, I was like,
so no. I hit a little spin move, and I went and looked. I had already chunked the deuce to the black man. Like, what's up, nigga? Hey, I see you, fam.
Can you go sell me this couch right quick?
And at the end of the sale, the black man was definitely like, yo, they people do that to us all the time. Like, we should all be looking for the black person at the commission jobs to like go get a sales from, even though that nigga might be kind of trash.
He might forget about you and go help another black person for a long time. But you know, we just gonna stick with our people.
I actually had to like
go back and find
understand that too, because they was elders. I was like, shit, they older than us. Yeah. Go ahead, help them out. You know, we gonna do us. We already here to support our people, so I'm gonna give the black person a lot more leeway.
And that little extra time that he was helping them elders, like we added like 2 more pieces to the couch. And,
ooh,
like,
that was a big commission checky. Like, he came up, and I think I like the couch. So shit, that's all that really mattered. And I'm glad he got to get some bread off of it. Yeah. Support black people in the ways that you can.
Remembered his name, but yeah. The what's it called? Center.
Rooms to Go off Katie. You know, Katie. Negro. Go look for the Negro.
That was Katie? I thought that was Sugarland.
Nah, the one in Sugarland was the one where it wasn't no black people there, so we kind of got up out of there. Oh. Then we went to the one in Katie.
Well, yeah. We're going to add some pillows soon, just because I want a little bit of back support.
I want a little bit of support for real, like from a whole bunch of different people. Like, I feel like it's not all the time that I want to edit a podcast or edit a music video or
just to have somebody like stand right here behind the camera just to be like, I don't know, like it's pretty self-sufficient, but like help.
Yeah, because it's hard as a 2-person team to get all this shit done, and a 1-person team would be even harder, or maybe it would be, I don't know. So one, we got super high expectations of ourselves, where it's like we want to be better than everybody, we want to make it great, and that makes it hard to just come out here and do some mid.
We like super critical. We like super critical of other people, but like we so hard on ourselves too. So like if
Us being
we
super critical of other people makes for a great podcast. Like the same thing that can hurt you can definitely help
True.
you. Like the super critical part of us makes us want to like get
Reach
the
in and damn
video
near help
right.
somebody else, but then we'd be like, let's just apply this help to ourselves to make sure we don't look like that.
Bro, that has been one of the hardest things that I had to deal with in our whole relationship is like when you go off and you start helping artists and you start shooting videos for people and you start being a production assistant and I'm like, well shit, I need to work on myself then cuz why the fuck she don't work for me like she work for them other people.
And then but then when it be the other people, it be like already a team that's like already implemented, and then like our
Yeah,
team
but you
is
know
like,
they be mid. It always be like, even if they be kind of cool, everybody. I can't say they be mid because you've definitely worked with the talented artists and the talented, you know, like creatives. I would say the talented creatives,
mhm,
but at the same time, it's like, damn, bro, I want to be good, so good as a team.
that somebody wants to come and lend a hand on this
Yeah,
side. I feel you. Cause I too wish we had a team that was like here for the both of us too, so I wouldn't have to go to these other teams and be a part of their team for their cause and their mission. And it would be like, dang, I can still focus on myself if
and
I had
also
those
the
people.
team people that are trying to invite themselves, I'm picky about them too. Like I don't want them to be sorry because I'm judgy, you know? Like
And that's what leads us to Slim Pickens, Slim and Pickens.
oh, I'm definitely not slim. You slim and I'm picking.
Whichever, but you get it.
Yeah. Um
But yeah, the other people, it's like they know how to play the game. They play the game really well of like co-signing mid so they can they help themselves.
and
I
I
feel
feel like
like
you used to play the game so much better before I came around. Like
yeah, I
you was
used to
better
really
as a
play that
solo
game.
player.
I was really good.
Yeah. Like even me too, cause I would go around niggas that's mid, and I'm good at faking, but I don't want to bring my gal around no fake shit. Like well, I get way more honest when I'm protective over you, you know.
Hmm.
So I'd be like, if I could walk in the room as myself, everybody can be fake as fuck to me. Like, I don't give a shit. But once you start being fake to my gal, we can squabble, nigga.
It's
Like
over after
I'm
that.
protective over other people way more than I'm protective of myself.
Yeah, and that scene was just that scene for that moment for me. I feel like a lot of people like live in that scene back then, and like they never kind of grow out of it or just like elevate or anything like
They
that.
elevated to P200.
But that's just still they scene too. Like
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like it could be sad sometimes. We be lonely.
we do be lonely.
We just be too deep. It's the Mickey and DC show every day, and
Sometimes like I wish the cameras was always rolling on us because like you would get some super authentic moments if we literally just had a camera crew.
yeah. So that's why this podcast is just me and you because it's gonna be just an authentic conversation where we don't use our podcast voice. We don't gotta listen to nobody lying. We know it ain't no cap when it's just me and you talking.
And maybe if we throw out a name out there that's not supposed to be out there, DC would actually go back and beep it out.
I don't even remember. If I said it, I meant it. I'm standing on all of that shit. I might have said one thing about one person. I'm going to definitely listen back to the first 20 minutes or something. I forgot who I said, but peace
I
be
ain't
with
gonna
you.
say it again just so you can have to listen to it again and be like, again. But yeah. But yeah, we really just be having authentic moments and authentic conversations. We get angry at each other and we have to like work it out, just like any relationship. But this is not the relationship podcast. This is like our everyday conversation. So like it's not just one thing.
Yeah, I think people think this is like the specialty podcast where we come on here and cap, or this the relationship podcast where we come on here and talk about like putting fingers in people and da 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 da. But like, nah, nigga, this is a conversation that's real where hopefully we just get some cool clips out of it.
Hopefully.
For the most part, this was meant to. Wait, I don't know.
What what was the purpose of starting a podcast?
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things that Buzzsprout ad that we was reading, where it was like, what is your purpose of starting a podcast? And earlier podcast episode that we never put out was like, so what's our goals with this podcast? And over time I said, like, we'll just figure it out
along the way.
Feel me? Because it's hard to state your intentions from the beginning and want to stick to that when maybe you want to like change course. I feel like everybody in the new year should be able to have like new day, new me, where one day you just wake up a whole different fake ass bitch and you go do what you want to do. Like one day I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go in Saks and I'm gonna be a baller. Or like one day I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna call in to work, I'm gonna be trifling, like I'm gonna eat nachos in the bed.
I think people that are like so strict on their lives have an actually boring life and like never get to really feel or experience life. Like everybody knows they have a birthday coming up. Like you literally from the start of your last birthday, you got 365 days to plan your next birthday to where like whatever you feeling on this birthday, you don't feel it next year, but you have so much time to like plan. I feel like a lot of people just gonna let the days go by and like be the same person every day instead of like
on the dock of the bay.
Yeah, instead of just like, all right, I'm finna make a change today, so in 300 days this is not an issue for me again.
I be having long-term, like my long-term vision be fucked up for sure. Cause some days I be like, for future me, for the sake of myself, I'm gonna go and do this. And then like day 30, I be like, oh, fuck all that shit I was talking about 30 days ago. Like, and then 270 days later, I'm back in the same place.
Yeah, I think a lot of people gotta think about their future selves and always have the idea of like you'll be around, because like I feel like maybe life is so short these days that people think that like their life finna be cut out short, so they be trying to live for the moment. Whenever you just gotta like, yo, I'm gonna be here and this is what I want to do for my future self. Like sometimes I like pass up on job opportunities because it's like, bro, my future self is not gonna like this, and it's probably bad that I do that, but like I just be pre-planning of like what I've experienced before and then I like the feelings then and there, and like why would I sign myself up for something I don't like?
Yeah, I'm trying to tailor my experiences this, because I'm still as stupid as I was when I was 20, and I probably just thought yeah, every day I wanted to be like this. And a lot of my rash decisions that I made at 20, I'm still making them at 30, but like it's about some different rash shit. Like maybe I'm not waking up and want to drink crazy, but I want to like wake up and eat vegan today. And that might be stupid as fuck to me 10 years from now, but like, nigga, that's what we trying for today. I don't know. I'm trying to be a long-term person, but I know that I really only have today. So I'm somewhere in between what you were saying. That makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but you also have to just like plan to be here, like plan to be present. I think a lot of people don't be wanted, like they not present in the moment.
Is anybody even here? Like, do you believe in the simulation?
I most definitely believe in the simulation. I most definitely believe that somebody will see these clips or see these videos and everything will just go over their head. They just kind of like to be entertained for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the entertainment for the moment, but like once you finish this podcast or once you wrap anything up for the day, like you're going to have a birthday and you're still not going to be prepared for your birthday, even though you heard.
Or you still are going to be prepared. And
but it's not going to be something that you want to, that you, really unhappy, not satisfied.
So can you even change what you got going on if the simulation is already like, the random occurrences will happen, it's predestined. You're just an atom bumping into atoms. Not like Mr. Payne, though. Like atom, ATOM.
I think people, I don't know. I think at some point, whenever you realize it's a simulation, you have to like remove yourself from it and like take time and like disconnect because the simulations will keep simulating. Say Cheese gonna keep posting, Gossip in the City gonna keep posting. They gonna keep you on your phone. But like, if you was to just step out of that and like, yo, go to the grocery store or some shit, like remember that you are still a being and not just a consumer.
Yeah, you kind of can, but at the same time, I feel like that's like one of them idealistic things. Like, don't try to step out halfway and by just like deleting a couple people, and now you a fake ass bitch. Cause like, like I know people that try to go make that reset, and then all of a sudden, like they friends is like, what the fuck I did to this person? They like not responding to my text out of everything that's going on in this world, and maybe that's just not your friend no more and all of that shit. But like sometimes the simulation get people tricked in their head to where they think like, oh, I'm gonna go make this grand change and I'm gonna take myself out of it. And it's like you're probably causing more harm than helping. Like if my
I don't
simulation
know. I
today,
just feel like that's like not being selfish.
if my simulation today was to pack up all my bags and walk up out of here and say, I'm gonna break the simulation. I'm gonna leave you by yourself and I'm gonna like, isolate everything that I said I was gonna do and go on a journey to find differences.
Maybe that's the journey that you destined for though.
Yeah, but nigga, like bills still gotta be paid and you had obligations and credit limits
All that will
and
figure
all of this.
itself out though.
Hey, and when they come back, you might say, "Oh no, that wasn't a simulation, bro. You really fucked up some shit for everybody."
See, but then it's like for everybody. I feel like it's like, did you do it for yourself for the right reason? Instead of like, I gotta be here for everybody type.
So
shit.
I saw somebody for the New Year post that they was staying in New York, and this was like going on their 8th year or their 10th year or some shit like that, right? I guess they thought the simulation in Texas was, redundant. So they decided to move to New York and join the New York simulation if you subscribe to the idea of the simulation. Let's just call it like life or whatever. You feel me? With the quotes. So like if you removed yourself from Texas, you moved all the way to New York and tried to remove yourself from Texas life. But now you looking back at Texas life like, damn, I might have fucked up. This New York life ain't all that I thought. This New York simulation is like kicking my ass. He was saying on Facebook, yo, this shit kicking my ass out here. And it's like, he should up and leave and probably like go start a new simulation over, right?
But I think in his post, he said he enjoyed his simulation. Like,
I think one sentence said he enjoyed it, and the other 15 sentences said like, "Nah, this some bullshit." So, yeah, if you gonna stick around to like see what happens next, and the same thing keep happening, is it all just a simulation? No,
I guess you just pick your poison.
So it's not a simulation.
I don't know. You lost me with that one.
Like, you saying pick your poison.
Like, pick your simulation that you want.
We're going to talk about ourselves then. We jump out of, if we choose to jump out of a club simulation or influencer simulation or Instagram, like being on there as a daily user. You take a couple days off, you come back, you realize it's the same shit going on. You didn't really do nothing but fuck up your algorithm and like lose your momentum and shit. Where do you jump? Where do you truly jump out at? Like, do you pivot and switch your whole world?
I mean, like, Instagram is not a world. Like, it's not
it
like
is
the end of, but it's not like, oh my God, I gotta be on Instagram.
Instagram is its whole planet. Like, it literally has more people on Instagram than Pluto. Like, like they have it's its own continent. It's its own country.
I don't know. It's just really putting a lot of power in like the Instagram app that I just don't care for.
It's more users than a lot of states in America.
So I don't know. It's like you putting social media as like, oh my God, you got to be on this, you got to be connected.
No, I'm saying, okay, if you leave your country, which is social media, and you choose to be like a fucking dweller, an outside person, just, you know, a nomad or whatever, what do you like go? Where do you go after that?
Probably like travel, see new places. Your brain may be more calm. Like, I don't know.
So you think
just live
people that
life.
just disconnect from,
I don't think everybody that's connected is healthy.
I don't think
they suffer
everybody
from
that's connected is
anxiety. I
this
think
unhealthy though.
I think that they may think that they not unhealthy, but they may think that they healthy, but like they got social anxiety. They connected to their phone. They love to scroll. They haven't posted nothing in years, but like they abuse the app.
I believe in all of that, but at the same time, I think a lot of that shit is cap. Like, social anxiety is, it's like a weird statement to me. Like, social anxiety is overused nowadays from our age group, where like, just say you don't want to go nowhere, you don't want to be in everybody's face. Don't call it like a social anxiety.
But they be having like anxiety attacks whenever it be too much arousal around them.
Who? Where is these people?
The people that overdrink at the bar because like
they just over drinking. That's not an anxiety attack. That nigga is drunk. He's like,
I feel like
tripping.
A lot of people be like, I can't go because my anxiety bad. Or
yeah, that's why I said it's overused in our age group.
Yeah.
Like, you niggas don't really got like anxiety. From what I've read, it's like a unrational fear of some shit that ain't happened yet. So like, yeah, we all just overthink shit, but to just say like, oh, I'm drinking because I'm overthinking is saying like,
I got a drinking problem.
Yeah,
I'm drinking to be
I got
social.
a drinking problem.
Or I don't know how to be social, so I have to drink.
But you don't get no more better at being social after you drink. You start falling over and fucking being a drunk weirdo instead of just a sober weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I forgot what we was even talking about from the beginning. But yeah, like, I don't think everybody on Instagram is unhealthy. I think America's unhealthy.
That's a whole for sure.
Yeah, but like, that's gang though. We here.
Trying to be.
Trying to be. I ain't trying to be here. I ain't laying on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. I was just born in this situation. I ain't migrate here. You want to migrate somewhere else?
No way.
Why not?
What they got to offer?
A new simulation.
Yoga and juice and outside wilderness and tranquility.
They got that in America. Tranquility just sound like
you around a bunch of trees in the rainforest and shit.
Nigga, you could go to the Yosemite or whatever.
I want to eat my lamb chop real quick.
You know, we're finna take a quick break and then we'll be right back. This is the Mickey and DC show. We're talking about simulations and.
But when we come back, we're gonna be talking about something totally different.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah.
Bing bong. Okay, welcome back to the Mickey and DC podcast.
Welcome back to the Mickey and DC show.
It's the show, yeah. It's a show. It's not just a podcast. It's so much better than that.
Yeah, we're giving you an audio experience and also a visual. If you didn't know, you can watch all the Mickey and DC episodes on YouTube, and you can also follow the Mickey and DC show on Instagram to watch clips.
That's true, but the podcast is definitely the fullest experience. I think that's the most unedited version that you could get on all of the different sites. Probably because our video was fucked up on the first couple episodes, but definitely listen to the podcast version because that's gonna be like the dope long format version.
And I feel like if you're listening to the podcast version, you can like go for a walk or something while you listening. Like you don't just gotta be cooped up. You can like, get active. Listen to us in the car on the way to brunch or something.
Definitely use it as your background sound to like a nice walk through the park, hour-long walk, you know, an adventure. And don't be judging the ugly people that's walking around you. Be nice to them.
Yeah, so if you're listening to this, go ahead and grab your shoes and let's go on this journey together.
Yeah, let's walk off some of that cake we ate during the break.
Yeah, great dessert gallery, bakery and cafe.
It was very dope. My lemon blueberry cake was, I would say, like an 8 out of 10. I think very early on in the cake, I told you, like, damn, I ate it from the wrong way, and all the best part of the cake is gone. I ate it from the top to the bottom, and I think they should probably like box their cakes better.
Yeah, I think so too, because like a lot, they give you a fork, and like a lot of the like icing and stuff is in between the crevices of the to-go container. So yeah, it wasn't very enjoyable once you got to the bottom. I also think I gave my cake like a 7.5 because like it was white chocolate and it's like mousse, like white chocolate mousse. And I don't think I'm a fan of white chocolate mousse, but that's besides the point.
That's different. I didn't even get to try a piece of your cake, probably because I was looking at it just like chocolate, vanilla.
It was so rich. It needed like a piece of vanilla cake in the center of it to like throw off some of.
Maybe a little bit of ice cream.
No,
You wouldn't have
too
put no ice
soggy.
cream.
Too soggy.
Yeah, I think the older I get, the more I be wanting to like do people packaging design and they whole like fucking rollout for their places. Cause Dessert Gallery has like a really tasty cake. Like it's not dry. The actual bread of it is pretty good. But I think some of the packaging would just make it more desirable right now. Like, what if you would have had to bust that hole open, kind of like them cakes that be coming out the freezer that we be getting at the store?
Yeah, it also has to be like an experience once you get home. Like yeah, like you're talking about like one of the cakes that like the cake sit up flat, like the cake stand up how it's supposed to be, and then maybe like the top of it is like a string, and then whenever you pull it out,
bust that
like
bitch down.
all of the origami pieces
sexy
come
blueberry
down.
started sliding down the side. That bitch started dripping and just looking just tasty.
I think it should be an experience. Dessert gallery experience.
Matter of fact, when the dude brought the cake to me, one of my cakes was slid off to the side. Like they was stacked up on top of each other. And I thought it was going to fuck it up. But they had already fucked it up by putting it in a plastic container. Maybe we should have got it for there.
We should have definitely got it for there. But I also feel like in this day and age where everything is like so to go, I think that's another thing restaurants should take into consideration is their packaging. Because we had got some banchan earlier this week and like my chicken wings was a little soggy. And like they had holes in the top of the to-go boxes to like let it ventilate. But I really feel like in 2023, I just want to-go containers and like all of that to just like come to my house as if I just left the restaurant.
It's year 3 of everybody having to package a lot of to-go food. And to-go is, you can't tell me to-go is not up just across the industry all around the world.
Yeah, I think like the Uber Eats drivers should have like an air fryer in their car that they like transport everything in. And like
you asking a lot for the Uber Eats.
The packaging should be like universal for all Uber Eats, and it should be like if this is fried food, it go in this container. If this is hot food, it go in here. And then like while they in the car, the food is still like sizzling and hot and shit.
That's a good option, but also I don't want my Uber Eats driver like overcooking my steak when I ask that whole medium well. Some of this shit we gotta live with.
No, so now boom. Whenever you got the GPS already gonna know what temperature the air fryer gotta be on and how long it gotta be in there just based off of your car drive to the next drop off.
You remember that one week we tried to do coding on the app?
Yeah.
If you asked me to add a GPS air fryer to my app, I would curse you out. Like, nigga, who is paying for the person to write that code? So that man that write that code need to sell that code for like $50 billion. Right. He is rich if he can get the air fryer.
And also the code inside of and then it should be like everybody should have like their own Uber Eats van that this like air fryer is like built in, like Meals on Wheels van. Like it should be just like that, but like the Meals on Wheels just be like separate.
How about
we
just cut a lot of the drivers and the cooks out of it,
and we
just send robots and cars that can cook your food and drop it out to your front door. And then we charge people a subscription and they can't pick what food they get. It's damn near like they in jail. Like they just get the food through their slot and then we go to the next person and tax their
I ain't gotta
ass.
think about it.
Yeah, you gotta write the code.
I gotta do the beginning parts. I gotta for real.
And then we could sell that hoe off to like Mark Cuban or something for like, or we could sell it to the Amazon.
If you hear this and you use our idea, just give us a little bit of some, like, or at least just let us have some.
Proprietary IP, Dinkleberries. Fairy godparents. all the keywords that make you say, "Yo, give me that shit." That's a fire idea. You got any more fire ideas like that?
I have a lot of ideas. I have an idea a day, and I feel like that's why I can't ever just sit down and do something, because like I'll be thinking of something else as soon as I'm done with something. So like,
I got more ideas than time on the board. I got more ideas than talent.
Yeah. I really feel like if I had a team, I could like delegate these tasks and like they would actually work. Not saying like the air fryer and the Uber Eats driver, but like, but I'm just saying like other ideas that I do have that I have not shared.
I feel like I always be thinking that when I get a team, I'm going to be able to do cool shit with them. And then when you get them niggas, they all just, you be dealing with emotions and egos and shit instead of
humans
working on the team project.
Yeah, that's like a lot of the job, a lot of the workforce and like community building and everything is like how to deal with multiple personalities.
Yeah, how to communicate with people before it's how to do the job.
How to communicate with people and multiple people, because not everybody communicates in the same way either.
That used to piss me off in ROTC when we was like communication styles and leadership styles.
Like the red and
brown
and the green. I think the last one was like yellow or some shit.
Man, that shit had me hot. First of all, if you niggas not on go like me, I don't remember what color I was.
I was adventurous. That I remember I was a red, but then I also was a brown. And like the brown was like the real like routine type person. It was kind of like I was adventurous, but I feel like I still be like that today. Like I don't know what the other ones are.
Do you think when you looked at me in that mall that day, you was like, he looked like one of my ROTC bays, or you just never seen it in me really? Like,
no, I never really.
You ain't like no ROTC niggas when you was up in ROTC?
Hell no.
All the ROTC girls used to be fine to me. Get your little strict ass over here.
Oh my god. No, our ROTC guys are like the Hispanic people or like white people. Very sprinkled a few of black. Me and Andrea was in ROTC together.
See, I would have been I would have been in y'all class, and y'all was the class above me at that point too.
Yeah,
I would have been trying to. Oh, look at her in them green pants. She ain't got that ass like that.
Used to be,
yeah, once you get them little tailored, them little tight,
and then that bun be nice and pulled back too.
And she got good hair. My God, this girl is fine. She be watching. I haven't seen her thirsty.
She's real strict in this bitch.
My boy Charles like girls when they look in duress. I told you that before. I can blame.
I know y'all had a joke when you was like Charles like them girls, and then Charles was like DC be liking them girls, they be missing ears and shit. Like somebody had said that joke on you before.
No, I think that joke is the other way around, because Charles had like that girl with her ear was connected.
Oh, then maybe that
he
was
said he'll
Charles.
beat. But that's what I'm saying though.
Beep. You gotta take all of this out.
He know what I'm talking about. Kadoosh. We used to call this girl Kadoosh because her ear was like connected to her neck. Also, it looked like somebody shot her shit off. It was just keloided down like to the neck, like from the ear. So I don't know.
Talk about this girl.
But no, the thing about it was she had that ass though. And he was like, man, she's still kind of fun. I don't know. And I was just like, bro, how you going to spit game to her? Like, you can't pillow talk her. You can't whisper sweet nothings in her shit. She damn near missing an ear.
Y'all rude.
I'm shallow. And I'm ableist, if you let Twitter tell it. But it's a couple of like deal breakers for me that I couldn't do that guys definitely did in college. Have you like talking to a girl that was missing an arm or some shit?
Who did that? I feel like one of y'all did that.
I didn't do that. None of the gang did that. But yeah, you've heard the story because like the girl that went to my college that was missing an arm definitely had a nigga. And when he broke up with her, we was like, how could you break up with her, bro? Like, you a monster. You don't break up with that girl. She needs you.
I mean, she gonna be able to figure out about herself, though.
Yeah, but that's why you don't get with her either. You need to be able to tell women, like, I'm no good for you. And you probably shouldn't talk to me. I don't care if we be giving each other sweet eyes. You missing an arm.
She gonna have to be like, hey, can you come reach this for me? And you're gonna have to every time get up and go get it.
Why would you go talk to that girl if you're not trying to be her husband? Like, that's something serious.
For all or nothing.
Facts. If you gonna talk to a girl in a wheelchair, you don't need to be trying to run off on her when shit get bad.
Oh my God.
Leave her. Not run off, but like, you know what I mean.
You know what you mean. So I think I want to start wearing watches again and stop wearing my Apple Watch so much. But I just got to get a battery for this whole now.
I could see that. You want to have like a fancier watch, like a dinner watch?
Yeah.
Something more classy.
Like I just want to wear my Apple Watch to like work out in. I don't want that hoe to be on my wrist all the time. Like I don't need to be that connected to like, oh, my fitness say I got to stand up one more time.
I do think it sends a lot of unnecessary ass notifications and information and try to keep you competitive in spaces where you be like, nigga, relax. I'm napping. I don't need to stand up. I don't need to stand up.
Like, I'm chilling. I just got comfortable.
God damn it. Do y'all not understand the human aspect of no? Like, but that's how I also know that I'm still not stuck in a simulation because I ignore apps. Like, I ignore the notification. I was driving and it was like telling me something on my phone. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's your nap time or something. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, hey, mind your business, like, stupid ass watch. Alone. I had posted that on my story last night. Like, my Apple Watch think I need to sleep some more. You think I'm listening to a fucking watch about how I need to live? Like,
yeah, then it's like
I got mind control over Debo.
No, I don't know. I need to spruce my watch up or something, but I'm gonna put a little battery up in this one. I think I got a battery in the car too. And we're gonna rock with a real watch for a little bit. And
that one not even ticking. You're gonna have to set that watch all over again.
That's fine. That's normally what you have to do with a watch, a real watch.
If I go get a watch, I want to go get like a Rollie or something. I definitely been looking at niggas getting Rollies, and I'm like, it sounds like a lot, but $10,000. Pay it over the little time.
And I feel like a lot of people that have Rolexes still have their Rolex, and they still wear their Rolex every day like an Apple Watch.
Yeah, if I wear my Apple Watch every day, you think I'm a stun on my Rolex? Like, my Apple Watch was like $600. I'm finna act like my Rolex is more than $600.
It's a classic timepiece.
Nah, it's not. That's cap. A lot of people be saying that shit.
It's like marketing. It's like the top marketing thing to get the like display that you got money.
Yeah, but it's like timepieces that's more rare and shit like that. So that hoe is like a common.
Yeah, it's like it's popular. It's known.
Yeah, it still look nice and everything. A lot of these niggas be going to get the fake Rollies though.
I mean, go-to socks. It's like a certain persona to go with having like a Rolex.
Gold toe socks?
Yeah. It's socks that have like gold toes.
I thought them was the bullshit socks.
Nah, everybody be like gold toe socks. It's like a thing.
They had this TikTok today that was saying like what all the urban housewives and River Oaks families be using that they see a lot. And I'm totally trying to be one of them bougie ass motherfuckers.
Wait, where is this list at? I want to see.
I want to know if I saved it. It was on TikTok. One of them was like the Honest wipes and diapers and shit like that. Another one of them was You put me on the spot. Talk while I try to do this.
So DC wants to be a bougie white mom.
Facts.
So he's looking up some things that we should buy to go ahead and fulfill that request.
But tell him why. Because I'm that bitch. Damn, I can't find the list. Fuck. The list was fire. It was like multiple appliances was one of them. Like having 2 refrigerators installed next to each other inside your kitchen.
Yeah.
That's or like 2 dishwashers.
I could see that. So like in one of the houses I lived at with my aunt and uncle, we had 2 refrigerators and we had a deep freezer.
And I ain't talking about the one kitchens. That's like in the garage and then you got the refrigerator.
It's like the ones that be side by side to like make it shit. Bigger.
Yeah,
because they be knowing how to take the doors off and add the doors on there.
But that's like big money though.
Make the
like imagine,
flesh.
Yeah, like you can get all kind of shit. Your shit should never go bad. You should be well organized. You got
or well junky, hella junky.
It depends on who living up in there for sure. But like I want the fancy shit. The Honest Wipes was one of the things where I was like, is it? Should I be treating my ass better?
What is Honest Wipes?
They had like, so they were saying nobody uses Pampers. They use like this certain organic type of diaper for their kids. And then they use these wipes called Honest Wipes. I guess it's similar to like the Honest washing products and
I feel like I've
that.
heard Honest, but is it Target? I can't remember. Can you see if that's Target brand?
You want me to Google it right now? Like, okay, talk while I figure it out. Yeah. So the Honest Wipes.
I just feel like it's like a Target brand, but I just don't want to mistalk.
Yeah, it says Honest Wipes.
The Honest Company. Oh, that's the company that they also have like tampons and things like that.
Hey, yo. I guess they do. Yeah. It's a company that's clean and conscious wipes. 100% plant-based and 99% water. 99% water. Are we treating our ass like poor people? Is there better we could do with our booty?
Look what I just looked up. Nope, they don't got it.
Jesus Christ. You want to tell everybody what you're looking up?
No.
That is wow.
I didn't.
You just want me to look at the phone and not react to it? This is an audio adventure.
Don't include that in
that was
audio
personal.
Experience.
That was the Mickey and DC, but not the show part.
Yeah. So anyway.
Jesus. Take it away.
So it's like Sunday fun day. We really be in the house, honestly, guys. Like,
this is a new thing for us, and it probably won't last. We just don't know fun people right now. Nikki's taking a break from her new fun friends because the fun got too out of control recently.
And I just never signed up for that shit. Like that was not in my 2022 plans.
You way too turned for me.
It wasn't that. Like that wasn't even in my flow of life. But like, I don't know. I feel like the same people be at the same places anyway. So like it be the same high fives and what's ups and
the same drinks damn near too.
The same nasty ass drinks.
They all drink Casamigos and Sprite or some shit, right?
Yeah. And they all just fucking each other anyway. So it'd be like,
that is the nastiest part of it, but at the same time, like,
it's human nature. Understandable. Cool.
It's only nasty because I've been fucking the same person for a very long time now. And even to think about the bodies that the person that I've been fucking had, it's kind of like, ew, like, ew, she used to have sex before me. Yeah.
Somebody been here before.
And then the worst part about the way they doing it is like, it's like 4 people in the room that touched you now. Like, we all go to the same cafeteria.
Go to the same cafeteria. Yeah. But nobody goes to the same sex ed class.
Niggas Everybody gotta stop using big words for simple shit too.
Just say what it
Niggas
is.
hate condoms and lube and waiting for the pussy and what
Getting
else?
to know what's the whole middle name? What's anything about this girl?
What's the whole initials?
Some.
What's the
Where
whole?
her mama stay at? Like,
Yeah, nigga know more about they dog than they know about the bitch.
she came from this breed and from this town over
this
here.
the mama and the daddy from both of these kennels. This the pedigree, nigga. I got the papers on her.
Maybe that's how people be
Niggas
in
get the-
dogs like that.
Because
Niggas get the Carfax on the dogs more than the.
definitely. Niggas don't even get a referral about the bitch. Niggas just jump out there. I don't care what nobody say about you or what nobody thought about you or what you did to nobody. I
Niggas
need
don't
to know
even
you,
go
bitch.
pay for their own shots. They pay for them dog shots.
My For You page was lit today.
Put them TikTok.
Yeah, because Gang's baby mama was on there going wild.
For real?
Yes, she was popping off like, if you lost me, then...
Was it like was she doing like an interpretive dance and then like word captions was coming?
Nah, she wasn't like, I lost my nigga, but I'm a better bitch without him. Like, she wasn't hitting out, but...
Why do the girls on TikTok really be doing that shit? They really be hurt. They be trying to...
And I caught myself fucking a nigga that had a wife. Why do they be like really writing out their tragedies today? Anyway, Shawty was like popping off. She was like getting ready for her makeup. That nigga had lost me, and now basically she was going on a date, and it was on my For You page. And I just know, like...
It had a lot of views. It had a lot of likes.
Nah, fuck nah. Maybe that would make me happy. Like, bitch, you doing all of that, getting ready, putting on that makeup. Go take care of my kid. Like, but I know a lot of niggas that gotta see their baby mama getting posted, like, on their partner page. And their partner's, like, heavy in their baby mama's likes. And all kind of wild shit. And, like... that shit just been on my head, especially having to go through my TikTok likes and find videos. It's like...
You been in somebody's baby mama likes?
Only to pull it back up as a topic. Nah, she needed the likes. Hey, bro, I was only in your baby mama legs because the bitch looked lonely over there.
Because I had to bring it up later.
Yeah, her shit was not getting the algorithm. I was trying to feed your son.
You like for it? Huh? You like for it?
14. She was pulling in a solid 11 per video, trying to get her shit all gussied up.
All right, we're going to take a brief intermission and while we watch this video.
I get to my likes. Oh, I reposted. And I let me unlike it. She gonna know it was, she gonna know we was talking about her.
She got
6 likes. And then I thought about what Uncle Jesse said about Elias the other day when he was like, your teeth crooked, bro. I mean, not Elias, Ethan.
She definitely gonna know you on her page because TikTok be telling. It be like this.
Well, she'll never see her baby daddy on here because that nigga is about as interesting as watching paint dry. Like, he good.
Episode 5.
5.3, nigga.
That whole episode is just gonna be forgotten for.
man, you gonna talk about it long enough to where we gonna have to address something. How do you feel about having to walk? Oh, are you ready? We coming back from the break. Fuck that girl whole Instagram. So, how do you feel about? How do you feel about? Fuck. What am I trying to say? How do you feel about? How do you feel about having to respond to past episodes and like talk to people about what you said in the other episodes?
It makes me want to put out so much content that like at some point I can just like nod and like yeah. But like having to repeat the same thing over again and like talking about coochie and like fingers and stuff like that
you need to drop some new shit so they have something different to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Do that make you like self-conscious about what you talking about too?
No, not at all. I don't know because there's so much stuff that gets talked about that like that's just a clip that get pulled.
Yeah, the clip that get pulled is only spicy because I went and pulled out the spicy. Yeah,
the spicy is what. Hey, come listen to the rest of it.
But then them people see 1 minute of it and they don't go follow up, and then.
But then at that point, they may just tell people about you, like, oh, do you listen to podcasts? You should listen to this podcast here. Or they may carry the joke to somebody else. Like,
True.
You really don't know what impact it actually leads to.
If y'all gonna steal my joke, please, like, just repost me saying it, because y'all ain't gonna say it the same way as me.
Yeah.
I literally heard y'all retell the joke already. It wasn't as fire as I put it. Like, let me just...
I feel like if you listen to our show, then like you'll have things to talk about whenever you have nothing to talk about with your friends. Like you can really come over here and just like steal all of our topics, and then when you get by your partners and them, you can just like repeat the same conversations we had, and you're gonna be the coolest person in the room.
Ha ha ha. For sure. You could be fancy or edgy, whichever
one you want to pull.
Whichever persona of ours you want to steal, go ahead.
You may watch the Mickey and DC show and find like a new favorite restaurant or place you want to visit just because like we're actually talking about the places that we've gone to. I think we should talk about the burger we had. Should we put people on the burger?
If they trap out gagoots, I'm gonna be so mad. So okay. Fuck. Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to tell the people like where we go eat because there don't be a lot of people there, but like that means that the place is closed fast. So like I'm only telling y'all because I want to keep these places in business.
And I'm really from Houston, and I just watch so many of y'all TikToks, and when y'all come out here, y'all doing it all fucking wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all keep going to Turkey Leg Hut and Spire and the Rockets game and getting back on the flight, and y'all team no sleep, and it's not the vibe all the time. Like, that's a vibe.
That's a cool,
I fuck with Spire. I fuck with Space. I fuck with...
But it's what the city has, like, so much more to offer if you just, like...
Like, we not just that lit because we all Aspire or Parma. Matter of fact, start going to Parma. Start going to some of these other places that like definitely need y'all love, and y'all gotta spread it out. Y'all love stopping at Camp, Spire, and the Rockets.
That's just because that's what they want to go see. Like we like going to places and it be like 5 people in that hole. Like we don't be needing a scene.
Okay, check it out. I went to Las Vegas, and they be like, yeah, you can go down on the strip, you know, but Las Vegas people don't go to the Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
Las Vegas people, they want you to go to the old part of the strip or So as a Houstonian, I'm gonna say our Houston business of the week, damn near,
is Gagoots.
Gagoots is super fire.
They have this $9 burger. Oh my God. It has like a poblano pepper on there. And like it's a Spanish Mexican place or whatever. They have the best pina colada I've ever had. But like you have to ask for the pina colada boozy. Yeah. Ask for the pina colada boozy.
Yeah, tell them make it strong for you. Cause you know it's really a sweet drink. The burger is fire. It got like chopped up bacon inside of it or something like that. That's what he was saying.
And the meat.
And then the bread was popping. I didn't really like the pickles as much.
The fries were like really hot.
Yeah, them
and really thick.
Scorching.
There was like steak fries.
I would actually ask them to like double season the fries too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think last time we went, we got pasta and it was pretty good.
I didn't like the pasta the last time, so like.
So you might not even like Gagoose that much.
I like Gagoose. I like Gagoose pina colada. That's fire. They chicken wings was cool. They had like some Gagoose wings. We got that the first time.
Yeah, it had like some cheesy.
And I had got last time, like the first time, I had got like a taco from there too. So.
I like the Gagoose margarita too. They had amaretto and some other shit up in there. We fuck with Gagoose. It's outside of the city. Like
we'll put
10
the
minutes.
information somewhere on.
I ain't putting the Let's see, right here. Gagoose. Go to Gagoose right here, guys.
We don't have to use that.
Yeah, that was our gag.
That's our restaurant of the week. That's our restaurant of.
That's one of our restaurants.
One of the restaurants.
I'm really fucking with Reva's. I ain't gonna lie. Reva's was that vibe. If you want like a strip club experience outside of the strip club,
but still same. Like if you want to feel like you eating at somebody auntie house, like this Italian, that's just keep bringing you food and food and food. Go to Reva's.
Yeah, good ass white people food for sure. They
give you like bread whenever you first get there. Ask for a side of marinara sauce because that's fire.
I didn't know that bread was free to the end of it. I was really looking like, damn, we fucking this bread up. They finna tax us, and they just kept bringing it out. It was so nice. Yeah. Garlic bread is really fire.
Garlic bread is that.
You remember we used to just get garlic bread and add that shit up in the freezer for
spaghetti?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we started wanting to like get healthy and shit.
And then we started wanting to experience fine dining.
Yeah, I feel like really going out to eat just gives me ideas on what I'm supposed to be cooking. But like the food at the restaurants be tasting better.
Please get some ideas about that shit that we was eating last night. Because the mushrooms with the Parmesan flakes. And
what was that, man?
The creamy sauce.
So at this place called Reva's, they give you... So you can get like an entree, right? And you can get like lamb, chicken, and stuff like that. Or like steak. And then you can get a side of freaking spaghetti. So like I had lamb chops. A side of
spaghetti is crazy.
I had lamb chops and I had like capellini with like this white pasta sauce. And then DC had a steak, but was like smothered in this creamy mushroom like concoction. It was called
San Piero. Or some shit like that. It was a lemon butter caper sauce with mushrooms and some Parmesan flakes and shit like that.
But it was so good.
10 out of 10. Facts. Wow. Much better than Gagoose. The drinks was kind of weak. I would take off a half a point for the drinks.
I just wouldn't get a drink. I wouldn't go there to drink and eat pasta. I would have to pick one or the other.
Why would you not get a drink everywhere you go?
I would get like wine.
Are you not an alcoholic?
Not really. Like I really like to taste my food these days.
You're not my twin like I thought you was. Twin.
You wasn't even a drinker before I met you like that. You was really just a smoker. This drinking stuff is new.
That's cap. I met you one night and I was drunk. I've been throwing up with you since I met you. What you mean, baby? You been cleaning up after me ever since I got with that little thing. You remember I threw up on your mama wall that like first month we was talking?
Yeah. Drinking just not your partner like that.
Yes, it is nowadays. It just killed me.
Yeah.
Instead of like throwing my shit off.
My heart. Oh, my head hurt. Ooh.
Bro, I had a 2-day headache this week. And you ain't do nothing to help me. Like, you just left me out here painless. She just passed the Tylenol. When you had COVID, I was making you tease. I was rubbing your ass. I was going crazy.
Rubbing my ass. You made me one tea, one oatmeal one time, and plenty of ass rub. That's what you gave me. That's how you took care of me during COVID.
Facts. Massages on the booty.
Like, what we eating at? And what we was eating during COVID? during my COVID. I wasn't even eating.
You kept saying, I don't got no appetite.
Oh, it was so nasty. If you have this new version of COVID, I'm praying for you, dog.
Go ahead, tell the people.
I'm not telling them nothing.
Why not?
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around with COVID and you gonna find out.
You could tell them about your whole experience with the new variant after Christmas and why we ain't pod for a whole week because you was pussied up. I was standing like a real nigga. That COVID couldn't touch me. I was right there in the face of it. That new COVID
knocked me out.
It's for girls.
It is for girls because why has my period been this long too?
Whoa.
So anyway, I'm just going to say that the new COVID, the medicine that the government assigns for you tastes like metal. So you have to take it for 5 days. You have to take 6 pills a day.
It's like 3 for the morning and 3 for the evening.
Yes. And it makes everything in your mouth taste like a fucking ashtray. Like, imagine just taking the whole ashtray and just dumping that thing in your mouth.
That sounds so gross. Keep going.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And stop.
No, I'm saying it sounds like it's very vivid.
Oh.
Like you painting the picture because I just thought about like, why would that make your mouth taste?
I had to have no idea. So like, first of all, like that's how your mouth tastes, right? And then like anything that you eat, you like really conscious because it gives you diarrhea. So like,
oh my God,
any time that you just like start to eat or even think about eating, it's like, bro. So like during my COVID, I only ate once a day because I didn't even want them problems, and I just do not recommend. Like literally, I don't know if the medicine is even a good thing or a bad thing, and like the medicine is free too. So like, who knows what the government really gave you.
So yeah, I was taking care of my little shitty baby.
He was rubbing my booty.
I was rubbing your back and trying to help you get that shit out your stomach.
Next topic.
I was really behind her through it all. Paul, you know, she was really going crazy. It was going crazy in the house. It was this Young Thug song I was listening to, and he said, "I'm gonna pull up in the crib. I'm going to sit in the restroom and take a piss with you, baby." And I was listening to that, and you was just diarrhea in the background. And I was like, look at me being Young Thug.
Oh
Free slime, free spider.
Free slime.
What you think about, who else you want to free? It's just free slime, free Tory right now?
Hold on. I don't know.
I feel like they got Fetty Wap too. They could free Fetty Wap too.
Cause what did he do?
He had some Fetty Wap.
I just don't like how the whole like judicial system really is anyway. Like I feel like people can do community service. Like I feel like the punishments be way too harsh.
You can't really community service a nigga that be shooting at people. You can't really community service a nigga that's selling heroin and fentanyl and all kind of other shit.
I feel like, okay.
It's a little tough. It's a slippery slope. We already in a lawless world already. So, you know.
I just feel like maybe people should have like non-passes to get out of jail. I guess they be using
it should go to a bigger vote than just them 10 people. Like they should do like Twitter polls to get niggas in and out of jail. Like is he guilty or not?
Yes or no? Everybody
by the court. Yeah.
Everybody, do y'all want this person in y'all society? Yes or no? Here are his crimes.
Facts. Take that nigga away.
Or that's fine. He didn't mean to kill his
That nigga was an asshole. We all wanted to pop him.
But I do feel like the man that shot that man today at the taqueria or yesterday at the taqueria was like OD as hell. And like not everybody should have a gun.
You think he was OD?
Yeah. I feel like he did a kill shot and like he could have just like injured them in their arm or something like that.
Hey, you tripping. We went to the gun range last week. Great. How did we bump into this topic? We didn't even get to talk about it. You, as a shooter, shot at the target 3 feet away from you, 6 feet away from you. And sometimes you missed the paper, the whole goddamn paper. Like,
but this is a target that's like literally right here,
3 to 6 feet away from him,
and he like going up to his head to shoot in his head when he could have just shot him in his butt or something.
But that dude had a gun.
He could have shot his hand that had the gun in his hand.
Man, you gonna hop out pump faking, and the nigga gonna get shot in the ass and turn around and kill everybody up in here because you got a gun. So you really...
I think he definitely wrong for going in there and trying to rob them people, especially with a fake gun. But I
think niggas that steal from people deserve to get their hands chopped off and their feet chopped off and all kind of shit, like some old Nigerian shit.
But he got his whole head knocked off. I saw like
facts, good for him.
But saying like they hand and they feet chopped off is like, okay, you deserve to live in pain.
But that's barbaric. You gonna amputate somebody because they stole from somebody?
You just said
just kill them. Just lose their life. Like if he got caught in the act.
Yeah.
He got hit up.
Then that just means everybody in jail should just like be executed.
Nah.
Everybody in jail that's ever stolen anything should just be executed.
Nah.
By them rules.
Nah. That man was possibly protecting the rest of the people up in there because that man was up in there waving around a gun. Fake or not. If you up in here waving around a gun, it's the Wild Wild West in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
In New York, he might have got away with it. In Cali, he might have got away with it. But out here, you get your shit knocked off for that shit.
Even people that be driving and be aggressive when they be driving, like, they will pull that little gun and wag it like a little
But that is a great lesson for niggas. Like, you will get your shit knocked off playing with niggas. Like, stop playing with people. Yeah. Don't run up in no place robbing people. Taking a hard-earned money. They got to pay for their food.
Them. Yeah. Like, now they got to go through the trauma of your ass getting killed. Like, bro, come on.
We actually glad your ass got killed because now we get our money back for the day. Even though you only stole $30, it's like, nigga, what if that lady make $8 an hour? She up in there trying to feed her kid.
Or what if now they get like a law settlement, something too, like some random money they get deposited in their account? Because everybody in America feel bad.
Traumatized people should definitely get like a little $1,000
like they
traumatized
should definitely
fee or
make
something.
Like a little GoFundMe or something for them. Like that man from the football player that got his wind knocked out of him, his life knocked out of him. Like everybody donated to his GoFundMe
toy drive. Yeah.
Them kids don't even need all them damn toys.
Nigga, $5 million worth of toys, crazy.
Like
he got to do something else with that. Like,
what would you do with it in the community? Definitely build something for that kid community. That's staffing.
I would hope he does the right thing and the Bills do the right thing by like honoring his contract and paying through his shit and the insurance and all of that shit. Like he need to be set up automatically to where if he can't play football no more, he still get his football checks through what would have been the rest of his shit. That money that they was going to go out for the toy drive, he must do what he said he was going to do with it. He don't need to keep none of the money.
I would never think that he would keep any of the money.
You don't want to look janky after after we trying to put you in a positive light and shit. But also, them kids don't need $5 million worth of toys. Or he got to like expand the region of, it got to be a whole foundation all of a sudden.
Yeah, the foundation got to control the $5 million.
And don't let your mama run the foundation and be siphoning no money out there.
And not your homegirl to be like this on her pictures. But like an actual group that can like help market, plan, build, fundraise, etc.
Yeah, like a organization of $5 or $6 million, they got like a long run time where they can get shit going. But like, it's going to have to be, it's way more than he even asked for when he was doing that shit. So that's like a burden that he got to get out of that shit, try to get healthy, and then figure out what to do with that $5 million.
And then it's going to be about $10 million by the time he like actually start making appearances and start doing Good Morning America and start looking all crippled and stuff. They going to be like, here.
Hopefully he don't look like that. Hopefully he just come out looking straight.
Yeah, but if he don't, he can still make him some more money if he come out with a little cane.
He need to. He need
to milk.
Think about it. He under 30, bro. He had like damn near a heart attack on the field. They had to resuscitate him. So that shit is like where you could damn near, you know.
And the NFL should pay for all free therapy for everybody that was in that stadium and anybody who watched that whole.
Yeah, but if he want to live for 60 more years, like, nigga,
comfortably,
yeah, like,
and not be one of them old legends that stay at the corner house in the hood that talk about that one time.
Don't forget, the oxygen to his brain was out for a little bit, so hopefully he don't, like, you know, the movies where the nigga die for a little bit, then all of a sudden he come back, but he see like demons that's coming around and he see dead people and shit. That shit is crazy, bro. The movies be crazy. They be making people think wild as fuck. But some of that shit be real, right?
They be knowing why they be writing that kind of stuff. Like when they be talking about the universe, I feel like they have enough pictures of the universe and galaxies that they can just show and have some.
I would totally do a whole conspiracy theory podcast. Have you seen the theory that the lottery is really a trap for time travelers?
No.
Like if they know the numbers, then they kind of like get caught up playing the lottery
and win.
And then the TVA come and prune them like in Loki.
Oh, damn.
Like, aha, I got you, bitch. We knew you was going to play the lottery if you time traveled. That shit different, huh? That's why it always just be fluctuating and like going
I feel like some people actually think that they can be time travelers too. That they can actually get some shit for real and get right. Like people that are actually super tapped in with like the future and spells and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, when I used to be on ecstasy hard, I used to think I was a time traveler, but it might have been a little bit of that heroin and coke up in that pill.
A little extra.
Jigging up in that hoe. I thought I was a 70s nigga. It might have been because I went with a black girl with an afro. I'm saying you could time travel in the right mindset, you know.
And with the right drugs, yes.
Yeah, with the right amount of schizophrenia going on in your head, for sure. You never time traveled?
I feel like a lot of my deja vu I be having already.
I
be having a lot of deja vu.
Like what? Talk about it. Don't be scared.
Cause it come and go. Like sometimes I feel like I be living in the moment, or I've been in the moment before, or like I married the person that I knew I was gonna marry just because like I had a dream about it when I was younger.
You was dreaming about me?
Yeah.
As a kid?
Sometimes I be having like deja vu moments where I be like, damn, I remember that dream when I woke up when I was 7 years old and was like, what did that mean when I was 12 years old? And then it be like happening in my real life. And I be like, how did you even do that?
You just a Miss Cleo, huh?
Yeah. Don't call me though.
That's crazy. I don't think I time traveled like that before. I want to hear more about y'all.
So like yesterday, I was having a moment when I was thinking about my grandmother, and like I don't know, like my grandmother is my mom's mom, so like I had closed my eyes and I had a vision being back in her house, and so like her house is not like the same house that it used to be whenever we was growing up. But I was able to like literally tap in and like be in her house and smell her house and like see things around me, and like I damn near kind of like felt her presence. This was literally happened, like I did this like 3 days ago. So like when I tapped out of it, I was like, wow, like I really focused enough to where like my brain gave me a feeling that like I would have not, if I was up and active and moving around, I probably wouldn't have been able to feel that. But I had like really tapped in and like was able to experience that. And it was really fun.
That do sound fire. It's certain smells and stuff that kind of put me back in a time period where like I could smell something and I feel like a kid in class, like back on the day where maybe we was cooking something with flour or playing with some shit, and it feel like I was just right there. But it don't always hit for me the same way yours sounded like it did. Like yours sound special and unique.
Yeah, mine hit. And it like I felt her. I don't know.
her presence.
Yeah. And like just being in the house. And like, I don't know if my family has ever been able to do that, because like a lot of them are like really still messed up about like her passing. But like, I've never been like as messed up about her passing than everybody else. And I don't know if it's because I know how to tap into that inner side of me. But like, I don't really get as sad as they do. But like, they will break down and cry. And I just be like, I can tap in when I want to.
She's still right here.
Yeah.
You think that come from your black side, or
I think they come from both sides. I think it's like being black and Mexican is like a different type of some kind of magical shit. Like, I don't know.
That's funny.
But you can't talk too much about that, because then people be like,
they be thinking you conceited or some shit just for
or
believing
like,
in your own magic. Too. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, everybody should be able to do it, but not everybody be tapped in like that. Like,
no, some people actually know that they can't do that shit. Like, I just heard about people that can't understand other people thinking like in like they don't have an outside perception of themselves. They only have, or they don't have an inner voice type shit. Like, I couldn't imagine being one of them people that is just like nothing going on in your head.
Me
like
either.
My head be racing all fucking day.
I saw something on the internet that was like, this is the world's quietest room, and the longest anybody has ever lasted in there was like 55 minutes. And like today I kept hearing this like ringing sound, like ever since I like took a shower to like right now when I went to fix my lipstick. And I was like, bro, like I feel like I can be in a room for an hour if it's completely quiet.
No, like, that's the thing about that room. They say it's so quiet that after a while, like you start to hear your heartbeat, and like it's like annoying. Like it'll literally drive you crazy.
I want to do like 5 minutes in there.
I want to go up in there, but like, how much is the tickets to that one? Like, where do these places be? I definitely want to go up in like a sensory deprivation tank, and then I want to like go into those really like super dark rooms. Like, we was watching Fleshman is in Trouble, and they went into their room that was like so dark.
Like space. Yeah. The world's black is black.
Yeah. Like, and then like the world's quietest room is the same shit where like, yeah, I want to go see all of that shit. That shit's on fire. You getting comfy on our new couch? Yeah.
I forgot to move the camera like this way a little bit.
I had kind of wanted you to sit over there so that we can kind of look at each other while we talk. We can just face to face this thing. Stop it and start it again.
Oh, me.
And we're back.
Welcome to the relaxation part of the Mickey and DC show, where you can see the bottom of my feet. We're gonna sell these. Somebody can sell this screenshot right here for some monies. But I'm not showing y'all my feet. DC gonna show y'all.
I just want to take my socks off because I feel like my socks are dirtier than my feet, and I could just. Don't look at them.
I'm looking at your feet. It's a distraction. You finna be on feet pics. No. You just made it in the industry. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, y'all know the fucking vibes.
There you go.
I'm trying to take this podcast to the next level, man. Selling my souls. Yeah.
What's the deal, y'all? Welcome back to the Mickey and DC show.
Why you didn't laugh at my joke? That was a good one.
I'm just
selling my souls.
Oh, I get it.
Bottom of your feet. Tough crowd.
I was just looking at your feet.
Stop it. Okay. Next topic.
Welcome to the Bill Simmons podcast. This is 3
facts.
hours.
That was really on my mind. I feel like that's my OG. and he don't even know me yet, but he don't understand. He's like a very big inspiration. I'm still in podcast ideas
from the greats,
from the super greats, and not from the timeline. And I feel like I've always tried to do that, and that's what kind of makes us. That's what makes me critical of us. I'm trying to make us the greats.
Speaking of, I don't know if this is the right space to talk about music, but DC made a song.
This is a great time to actually talk about that. This is a good time to
let me know if I'm leading in the right way or not. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
Go.
So, just like any rapper, you know, you listen to instrumentals. So DC's listening to instrumentals, and he finds a song that he likes and, you know, plays it for a little bit. So then he's like, wait, hold on. This sound like my shit.
Okay. Let me tell this part of the story. You right about it all. I listen to instrumentals on some Lil Wayne shit to try to steal people's instrumentals and rap over it.
Because you really don't like the beats that you have?
No, it's because my producer is younger and he doesn't always send me a lot of beats, and he's not next to me, you know? So I'm trying to go expand my sounds by using beats that are already proven in the industry. And throughout that, I found a website. Shout out to hipstrumentals.com. And go up in there, you go find the brand new Future song, the brand new Metro Boomin song, the brand new whoever song. And I found Metro Boomin and Don Toliver's song that sounds very much like a song that I put out earlier last year in the year. His song came out in December. My song came out in February. Particularly interesting because we're from the same part of town. We got a lot of friends in common. Metro Boomin, I don't know Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin made the beat. Don Toliver didn't make the beat. He could have said, "Oh, I want to rap on this type of shit." That's neither here nor there.
So anyway, DC actually like put his lyrics onto the song, and I hope that some way we can like play that for y'all.
I wish I had a way, and I'm gonna figure out how to make my podcast have some kind of audio element. But this goes back to the part earlier where we were saying like I need a little bit of help. Like, I want to be able to play it and the shit come out right.
Yeah.
But I don't have like a
audio engineer.
I'm the audio engineer and I'm slow. So I'm learning at the same time while I'm doing this. But yeah, the song fits perfectly. The drums sound just like my beat. I've never listened to the actual song with the Don Toliver verses or anything on there.
I don't really remember.
I don't know what his song sounds like.
Yeah.
Because I don't listen to Don Toliver as much as like people that I actually enjoy their music.
Yeah.
And I like some Don shit, but
it's a vibe. You have to be in like a Don Toliver vibe, and I feel like our vibe don't be on that.
I like certain Don Toliver vibes, but a lot of these rappers not talking about shit nowadays. Yeah. Like honestly, and not saying Don not talk about shit, but I don't believe his rap sometimes.
Like the threesomes, maybe like the threesomes now, like being like a pop star.
But like, I know his type of bitch too. It's not no fire threesomes. It's nothing braggable. Like it's something like, you know,
some mid.
Unless it's Cali Uchis. And I don't know how real none of this shit in life is. I feel like everything is kind of
ever since Megan lied about her and what was that other boy name? Moneybag? No.
Yeah.
Being a couple. I don't know. I don't believe nobody raps at all. Keep going because I can't believe nobody raps. I don't believe a lot of y'all's people's raps because like I be seeing y'all, like I be there, like I may be at the parties and where I be working and serving hookah, but like I be peeping and I don't be having that.
The juice is not always there. It's crazy to see some of these people in real life and they don't be nothing like the persona that they is. Like one of the biggest, craziest differences of people that I've ever seen is Designer. Have you ever seen Designer interview compared to like what you would think Designer is like in real life?
I've never heard a Designer interview before.
This nigga
During the interview?
During the interview, he's still like the
why this way?
I got broads in Atlanta type, you know, like
he's still his same rap persona.
He a rap persona, but then when it turned off, he's like, yeah, you know, humble. I'm But it's like, why y'all niggas be fronting? Why do y'all be lying?
Whenever the mic comes,
when that red dot starts saying record on there,
it just mean like recap.
Like, I don't understand a lot of these niggas. You want to hit this?
Mm-mm.
You staring me down. Like you want to touch me.
We have been potting for a long time.
That mean you might want to touch me.
I don't know. Like, we also had cake for breakfast. So, like, my sugar is, like, reaching that part where it's time for real food. But I guess we did have a little bit of real food.
Yeah, we had steak and other shit. It's time for me to get a drink in. It's
time for me to check my phone too.
It's like 4 hours into Biden.
I think we did good.
I think we did too.
You want to close it out and come back?
We can come and talk about different topics all the time. You know, we live here.
We do live here. This is like our set.
I'm gonna have to clear up some of this towards the end, but yeah, we should probably close it out.